Hey guys, welcome back to another tier list. Today we are making a tier list where we are going to rank the following characters. Look, this time it's not by Nairo, it's by Dabuzz, so it's okay to use this site. Shut your mouth. But here is our tier list for 8.1 Smash Brothers Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5. So first we have Alf. I think Alf is very bad, so we're gonna put him at D tier. Next we have Banjo. Banjo is honestly, I think Banjo is a very good character. He has a lot of potential, and everyone just doesn't see that. His neutral game, which revolves around throwing eggs at people, I think that's a very smart neutral game. So we're gonna put him at A. Bayonetta is legit shit. I don't. No one. No. 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 No one. No one should play Bayonetta. Okay. If you're playing Bayonetta, there's a problem with you. Oh, we gotta add a tier. Sorry. Let's drag this tier all the way up. You have to have an SS tier. Because I think SS tiers, people, it's very underrated. People don't like using the word SS tier, which really confuses me. It's a very good term. Why are you, Pink? You deserve to be in hell. There you go. Alright, so after that, next we have Bowser. I think Bowser is the best heavy, so we are going to put him at A tier. His recovery is shit, but it's also a really good out of shield option. Next we have Bowser Jr. I think Bowser Jr. is very underrated and he has a lot of potential to be a good character. It's not that he's very predictable. I think his projectiles are very good and he can hit people. So I think he's a very good character. Byleth, male Byleth is played by MKLeo, but that doesn't make him any better. Now, female Byleth is also played by MKLeo, and that's why female Byleth is better. Captain Falcon is one of the truest, is probably the most honest character in the game. He doesn't have a lot of gimps, and he's very just an honest character, and that's why when you play him, people think you're cool. People think he's a bad character, but personally, I think he's a B tier. He's a pretty solid character. Next we have Charizard from the Pokemon series. Charizard, he's shit, but if he's on Town and City, then he's A tier. So we're gonna put him at B tier because he's good. Chrom is C tier. C for Chrom. People are like, but Chrom has funny moves. Did you know that he can't recover? I bet you didn't know that. Cloud is basically better Chrom. Corrin is Corrin doesn't exist. Okay, we're just gonna ignore Corrin for now. We don't need to talk. Daisy is an S tier. Pit is he's Pit. I think Pit is underrated, but I don't think Pit's very good either. So we're gonna put him with Alf. Next we have Dark Samus. Dark Samus is an A tier. Next we have Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong he got picked up by Tweak, and so that makes him an automatic S tier. Donkey Kong, he's big, but he's not a Chungus. I think we're gonna put him at D tier. D for Donkey Kong. Speaking of D for Dr. Mario. Speaking of D for Duck Hunt. Falco has a lot of flashy combos, but he's basically worse Fox, but he has more combos. So we're gonna put him at B tier. Fox is basically better Falco without the combos. Ganondorf is a very good heavy. I think he's the best heavy in the game. So we're gonna put him at A tier. Greninja, he's a literal ninja. I mean, like, what the fuck did you expect? People think Hero is bad, but I think he's an SS tier because there's no way you can beat a hero if he's good at the game. Ice Climbers are an A tier. They have very good grab combos and they can combo you to death. Inkling is also an A tier, but I think male Inkling is a B tier. Isabelle is a piece of literal shit. Next we have Ike. Ike, he got nerfed, but then he got buffed, so I think he got buffed more than nerfed. We're gonna put him at B tier to be safe, so I don't get shouted at in the comment section. Ivysaur is a very good character, and he's kind of broken, so we're gonna put him at S tier. Joker he's played by MKLeo, which means he's automatically good. Jigglypuff is played by Hungrybox, and Hungrybox loses a lot, so we're gonna put him at D tier. Ken is the guy from Street Fighter, and his combat is very combo based. I think that means he is a B tier. King DDD, D for D tier, brother. King K. Rool is basically a heavy, but he's shit. We're gonna put him at D tier too. Oh, Kirby is basically Meta Knight, but worse. So we are going to put him at D tier also. Link is a very good sword zoner, so we're putting him at B tier. He's not really a swordy, he's not really a zoner. He's somewhere in between. So, or maybe he's just both, but I don't really know. Little Mac, people call him the worst in the game, but I think that's that's untrue. I think some characters, such as other characters, are worse than Little Mac. Next we have Incineroar. Incineroar can do some funny things, but he's not that good. We're gonna put him at D tier. Lucas is worse Ness, but he's good enough, so we're gonna put him at B tier. He's low B tier. Lucina is probably the best sword in the game, so we're gonna put her at S tier for good swordie. Luigi is an S tier, and Mario is a B tier. Marth is Lucina but better, and also he's played by MK Leo. Also, just because Marth might do worse, Marth has higher potential to be better, which means Marth must be the best in the game. Lucario has a lot of potential to be good, even though people think he's bad, he's good, so we're gonna put him at A tier. Mega Man he require a very large brain to play Mega Man. If you have a small brain, you will not be able to comprehend Mega Man. So he's not for everybody. So I'm going to put him at B tier, not because he's bad, but because he's hard to play. Next we have Meta Knight. Meta Knight is a character that many people forget exists, me included. They're basically Corrin, but less forgotten. But he's better Kirby, so we're going to put him below Mario, but above Lucas. Shit. Whatever, we'll keep it like that. Mewtwo is another unplayed, he's not played a lot. He's usually dropped because of how he's played. But I think Mewtwo has the potential to be a good character, so let's also put him at B tier. He's worse than Meta Knight though. Next we have Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler is not good. Next we have Mii Gunner. No one actually cares about Mii Gunner. Now this is what we came for. This is what we paid 99 cents for. This is an automatic A tier. Mii Gunner is a very good character. Mii Swordfighter is a very underrated character, I think. You can do a lot of funny things with Mii Swordfighter, so we're going to put him above Donkey Kong. Next we have Min Min. No one really knows what Min Min's tier is. MKLeo thinks she's bad, ESAM thinks she's good, and of course I don't give a shit about ESAM's opinion, so we're going to put Min Min as bad for now. Mr. Game & Watch is a flat character. I don't think he actually has a tier. We're going to put another tier we're going to call it Mr. Game & Watch tier, and we're going to put him there. Next we have Ness. Ness, I hate Ness. We're going to put him as better than Lucas. Pac-Man is like Mega Man. You have to have a very large brain to play Pac-Man competitively. So I think we're going to put him at A tier. Next is Palutena. Next is Peach. I think Peach is just worse Daisy, so we're going to put Peach under Daisy. Pichu is basically worse Pikachu, so we're going to put Pikachu... This isn't Pikachu. We're going to put Pichu above Male Inkling. Pikachu, on the other hand, is a top tier, so we are going to put him below Diddy Kong. Well, no, we're going to put him here. We're going to put him below Greninja. Olimar is basically Alf, but good. So we're going to put him below Sans. Actually, let's move Sans up. He's better than Ganondorf. I think that's clear. Oh, well, never mind. I guess he's worse now. Piranha Plant is, again, a very underrated character. I think he has potential to be very good. So let's put Piranha Plant at E tier. Pit is basically Dark Pit. So we're going to put them next to each other. But he's worse than Mii Swordfighter. Pokemon Trainer, Pokemon Trainer doesn't do any of the work. So, I mean, I don't think he's a very good character. He's not very viable competitively. Richter, I think he's a very strong character with a lot of zoning projectiles and a lot of get-up attack things. And I think he can do really well as a character. Ridley, on the other hand, is he's just bad, so we're going to put him at D tier. Rob is a very good character, but he's not better than a lot of characters. So we're going to put him at the bottom of S tier. Next we have Robin. I forgot these characters existed. Next we have Rosalina and Luma. Rosalina and Luma together are a very good character. Rosalina by herself is bad, but Rosa and Luma, both of them, could be good, like Ice Climbers, but they're just not as good as Ice Climbers. We're gonna put them above Mewtwo because there's 2 of them, but below Meta Knight because there's 1 of them. Next we have Roy. Roy is Chrom, but good. So Roy deserves A tier. Ryu is, I swear to God. Ryu is Ken, but Ken. So just worse Ryu. Next we have Samus. Samus was good enough to be picked up by Bonk, which means Samus has to be an SS tier. Next we have Sheik. Next we have Shulk. Shulk has the potential to be one of the best characters in the game. I don't care what you say, but he has a lot of potential. And I think that's what matters in this video game. In Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think the only thing that really matters is potential. And Shulk is probably the best in the game in terms of how well he could possibly do. Next we have Belmont again. I don't like Simon, so... next we have Snake. Snake is an S tier. Next we have Wario. Wario is an S tier. Next we have Sonic. Sonic is an S tier. Not because he's good, but because I hate him. Squirtle is a B tier. He has ladder combos, but he's like not as cool as Meta Knight's ladder combos. Next we have Terry. Terry is a very basic character. I mean, he has a lot of command inputs, but really all you're going to be doing is spamming jab and then doing a side B. There's really nothing else you're going to be doing with Terry because Terry isn't that hard to play, although he looks like it. So what should we're going to put Terry at a B tier. I think he's a good character, but he's not that good. Toon Link is it's small Link, and I think smaller is always worse. So we're going to put Toon Link at D tier. Villager is basically better Isabelle, so I'm going to put him at B tier. Next we have Wii Fit trainers. Wii Fit trainers are very underrated and they have a lot of potential to be good at the game. So we're going to put the Wii Fit trainers as top and high tier respectively. Next we have Wolf. Wolf is a high tier because he can be easily gimped because his recovery is ass. Next we have Yoshi. Yoshi has the potential to be a top tier, so we're going to put him at, look, they're all green. Speaking of green, let's put another green one there. There we go, now we have the 4 green people. Young Link is better Link. Ignore what I said earlier about smaller being worse. Zelda is a character that can do magic, but she's not very good at it, and she also like does nothing all game, so we're going to put, yeah, that you deserve it, stupid idiot. Next we have Zero Suit Samus, who a lot of people think is very good. And personally, I don't know, man. I don't think she's very good. I think she's only an S tier, so she's not that good. Next, we have the final 4 characters. We have Corrin, Mii Gunner, Hero, and Robin. We're going to make a new tier called... Let's make it new tier. Oh, I did. Alright, that's okay. We can live with this. We're going to put each one of them here, not because they're bad, but because I don't know how to rank them. So yeah, I think that's my tier list for 8.1. I hope you guys agree with my opinions because only my opinions are correct and yours definitely isn't. I don't give a single shit about what you say about my tier list. My tier list is correct. I will publish it to the news articles if I want to. I will publish it to ssbwiki.com. I will show the top players in the world that they're trash and that my tier list is correct. How do I change my name? I can't change my name. Oh yeah, this was sponsored by DeBuzz.